All right, so over the last 24 hours, there has been a lot of questions about the LOVESTORM eel. Can you sundial spawn it? Is there a secret version? All of these different questions I'm going to go ahead and answer in today's video. And on top of that, I'll also be giving you guys the pretty much best method to do it right now, because there's actually a little bit of a secret detail that's completely different to pretty much anything in the game right now. Now, if you guys take a look at the bottom right hand side of my screen, it is currently 9:55 in the morning for me. The reason why this is extremely important is because the LOVESTORM event is basically locked behind a global hourly timer. So in theory, 4 minutes from the moment that I am talking right now, it should spawn in every single server throughout the entire game. You could technically go ahead and catch one inside of your own private server, and for example, maybe have an ult in another server, and once you catch the one here, you can jump over to that one, or you can go ahead and hop servers in public servers. In total, you're gonna have 15 minutes to be able to catch this, because the pool will only be around for 15 minutes. So as you can see, it is now 9:59 a.m. It is about to roll over to 10 a.m. and we should instantly see the LOVESTORM spawn in literally just a couple of seconds here. Let's go ahead and sort of just drive around here for a second until it pops up. 3, 2, 1. And there it is right there. LOVESTORM has spawned in every single server, which that now leads me into the next portion that I want to talk about, which is the secret form that everyone is talking of. Yes, there is technically a rare chance for a supercharged eel to spawn inside of one of these pools. Now, it's really no surprise on when you do get a supercharged eel, because the entire event itself will change. The eel that's swimming around will be completely different, so it's not like it's going to be some type of surprise. On top of that, you could also use the fish radar, like I'm basically showing you right here, and it'll tell you either LOVESTORM eel or it'll tell you a LOVESTORM eel supercharged. So in theory, if you were just focused on looking for a supercharge, you technically could server hop over and over again. Obviously, you're kind of running the risk of pretty much finding nothing, because right now this is sort of like the hot topic that everybody wants to go after. So with that being said, let's go ahead now and mention which is the preferred bait here. So believe it or not, the preferred bait here is actually chocolate fish. And the unfortunate reality of this is that the only way to obtain the chocolate fish currently is by actually doing the Valentine's event. I actually just went ahead and hooked the eel, so let me catch this really quick. Can't have a LOVESTORM eel incident going on here. Oh, brother, come on. Why is it moving so slow, bro? Come on. I'm gonna be honest, the resilience on it is not really all that crazy, so it's not like super difficult to catch. It's just very tedious to catch. Now, in case some of you are wondering what the actual supercharged one looks like, I'll go ahead and show you guys so you know exactly what to look out for. So obviously, everybody knows that this is what the LOVESTORM eel looks like. If you see this one swimming around and you don't have a fish radar, this is just the regular version. The one that everybody really wants to get their hands on is this bad boy right here, which is the LOVESTORM eel supercharged. It looks so sick, bro. Now, of course, because this is a rare version, it is going to be a lot harder to obtain. Besides the fact that it has a super rare chance of actually spawning here, when you do finally hook it, you have to deal with a negative 95%, which is 5% more than the regular version, and it has a much higher resilience, making it actually fairly challenging to go ahead and catch. Now, to show you guys what that experience is kind of like, here we have it negative 95%, and more or less, it doesn't really move that crazy. To be fair, I am using the clickbait caster, which has a fairly decent resilience on it. But to sort of put this in perspective, it is technically, based off of the numbers, the hardest fish in the game, right next to the ancient kraken. So if you've gone ahead and went up against the ancient kraken and that was a hard experience for you, well, then this is probably going to be a bit of a nightmare as well. I mean, just look at how slow this thing is moving, and every time that I get it out of the actual bar, it's dropping down so much. Meanwhile, it's literally moving nothing. I probably should have used a seraphic for this, but that way I instantly got myself 50%. I also probably need to just like stop yapping, because right now I'm setting myself up to pretty much fail. And I feel like every single time that I mess anything up, it becomes an incident now. We have the whale incident, we have the lava incident, we got the water incident. There is just way too many incidents right now. The absolute last thing that I need is a supercharged incident. I'm not gonna lie, man, this clickbait caster is literally carrying me right now. I think if I was using any other rod in the game, I would 100% fail this. All right, so we are almost there, and there it goes right there. LOVESTORM eels supercharged has been caught. So now that we survived that incident, at least that's one thing less that I have to worry about, and instead I just have to live with the frost whale incident incident as well as the lava incident. I mean, seriously, can you blame me? Doesn't that look like you can jump on it? I feel like it does. Well, apparently now it's a meme. Only noobs would try to jump on this. Cough. Carbon. So, yeah, that is my life. Oh boy, here we go again. False alarm chat, we got ourselves a negative version. Actually, it looks pretty cool. It's green. Now, as I mentioned before about the preferred bait, it is technically chocolate fish, but you have to keep in mind that chocolate fish will go ahead and turn the mutation to chocolate because that is technically the secret or limited time mutation that's available right now, which is really only obtainable by using this bait. If you go ahead and complete the quest that this guy standing behind me goes ahead and gives you, at 100 fish, you will go ahead and get yourself 10 of the chocolate fish, and then at 2,000 fish caught, you will receive another 15. So in total, at the end of the event, you will have 25 chocolate fish to go ahead and use. And the stats on this are kind of insane. I'm not going to lie. We got 200 preferred luck, 150 universal luck, 15 resilience with 20 lure speed. So again, man, a lot of you are reaching out to me, not only during the stream, but also in my DMs and in my comments, asking a bunch of different information about the LOVESTORM eel. And I'm going to be honest, man, during the live stream, it was really difficult to go ahead and tell you guys because the way that it was done during the testing server was a little bit different than how it actually was when the game went live. Now, I know this has absolutely nothing to do with the LOVESTORM eel, but I'm pretty sure that someone is going to ask about the swan boat that I'm using and what are the stats for it. So if you're interested, this is what it is right here. We got 180 speed, 60 steering with 0.35 on the acceleration, which means that this is technically only 10 speed less than the Loot Rider. But yeah, man, overall, just pretty much a reskin jet ski. Just kind of like a really cool one, to be honest. Either way, man, I hope this helped you out and you're able to get your hands on a LOVESTORM EELS supercharged. This is definitely a cool one to go ahead and add to your collection. I can't say that the chocolate version looks crazy or anything like that. I mean, maybe somebody thinks that this is really cool, but for me, it's, you know, it is what it is. I personally like the regular version way more. Let me know in the comments what you've been lucky to go ahead and get your hands on yet. Have you gotten the supercharged? What mutation do you have on it? Hopefully this kind of clears out the air. In the meantime, me and my buddy over here are going to go ahead and just kind of hang out, you know, be sad that I lost a frost whale and now I have an NPC in the game that makes fun of me. Did you hear about the one carbon fisherman couldn't even reel in a frost whale? I can't believe that happened. I mean, seriously, devs? Really? Is this the kind of war that we're having? Say less. I still can't believe this happened. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.